So Dream and TommyInnit are beefing in the big 2025. We got some Minecraft YouTube drama here. I'm too grown for this but a bunch of other streamers and creators got into it. Or not a bunch, but like 2 other ones. And this whole thing is just interesting and funny to look at. So yeah, basically we have Dream and TommyInnit beefing now. And this all started because of a beef between TommyInnit and Mizkif, the Twitch streamer Mizkif. So their beef began when TommyInnit had this to say on a recent podcast episode of "Shut Up, I'm Talking."
Anyway,
who's the worst person you?
Who's
the
the
worst person I met award?
Oh, for me, it's so easy.
He's met.
Go on.
Mizkif pissed me off the twat.
Okay.
Just the way he
You
looked.
like barely even met him. You just like
He just
stood
wouldn't
near him for a bit.
Oh, I hate. Have you ever just hated someone based off nothing?
Me personally, no, not really. Could get some bad vibes off of people, but never hated right away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to stand next to him for a bit, and I've never just genuinely hated every word and movement someone did. I also was very tired and wanted to see my friends, and I didn't get to see my friends. I got to see Mizkif. Socially inept Mizkif. He wouldn't leave me alone when I clearly was giving off all the signals for him
So
to piss
apparently
off.
Mizkif was being
And I
annoying.
kept sort of going, and standing this way, and then he'd stand there and go, and he asked me another question. You don't see, and he asked me some weird.
I think to probably take note here is, when was this? Was this like a few years ago whenever TommyInnit was like super popping, like everything? And Mizkif was probably just trying to like get some advice or something. I don't know. Probably try to get a good connection with him. So was this like 2021? I think 2021 was when TommyInnit was popping like really huge. Was this 2021 TommyInnit, or was this like last year TommyInnit when things have just calmed down so much? And like they're more both now on a more so like even playing field, where one is like this super huge online star, as crazy as that sounds, a huge online star like TommyInnit was a couple of years ago, or was it recently, or was it like super recently? I don't know. Maybe he says it. Maybe he says when the timeline was. Let's see.
And he asked me some weird shit like, "You don't seem like a happy man." I was like, what? What do
Okay,
you
that
even
is a
say
pretty
back to
damn
that,
weird
Mizkif?
thing to
I don't
say.
know you.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely, if I ever when I become an actor and I want to like get angry for a role, I'll think about that.
You'll picture Mizkif.
I'll genuinely just picture that interaction,
Okay, that's kind of weird, but kind of funny thing to say.
and I'll get so angry. Made me so pissed off. Who was the worst?
Bro is living in his head rent free. I don't know. That brings up. Let me see. Let me pull up this clip. Now that actually kind of brings into question, like, okay, what could Mizkif have done that have possibly annoyed TommyInnit so much where he went like in this whole little rant here? And then I just remembered like, oh, Mizkif also got into another negative type of interaction with Bryce Hall last year, where it seemed like Mizkif was innocent in that situation, but Bryce was just like super mad at him.
Mr. Weed needs to get out of here. I have $500. Oh wow, you have a lot of money. Get the fuck out
So
of
this
here.
is Mizkif over there.
Hey, increase your bank account, you fucking loser. Get out of here.
Yeah, so Bryce is like super mad at him. Because Bryce has got more money.
You guys.
No, you're not. I'll give you some chips. Shut the fuck up.
He's a fucking dweeb. Get
Yeah,
out of here.
but no.
Seriously, this guy's never seen them that way.
No, he has.
How are you gonna talk shit while I'm playing money that you've never seen in your life?
Okay, so yeah, apparently Mizkif was talking smack, and Bryce just got super mad at him. And I wonder if like the same type of thing happened here with Tommy and Mizkif, where maybe Tommy isn't saying like the full story. Maybe Mizkif was being even weirder than what Tommy has described here. But yeah, it was just interesting that like about a year back already, this interaction took place with Mizkif, and now we have the Tommy thing going on.
You could only imagine
here's the full
gambling
interaction
$50,000. You don't even make $50,000 in a year.
Mizkif,
Bullshit. Relax. I'll take care of it. I'm gonna ask you to get up from the game. Fucking dweeb.
but yeah, Mizkif just looks all innocent, like he didn't
Go
really
back
do
to your
anything
fucking
wrong.
9 to 5.
And he just gets forced to walk out. But then they like kind of squash the beef later on. Yeah, it just makes me wonder. It's like that one meme, like, damn, what could Mizkif have done that made TommyInnit so mad?
Man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
But yeah, then we get the Xerdo. You know, the Xerdo's always stirring up the pot. We get the Xerdo here posting, TommyInnit says Mizkif is the worst person he's met last year. I've never genuinely hated every word and movement someone did. Obviously from the clip we just watched. So the Xerdo posts this, and then we have Mizkif reacting to it saying he's British. You know, obviously not taking these comments entirely to heart, so he's just joking around here. But then on stream, he fired back at TommyInnit for calling him the worst person he's ever met. And I haven't seen these clips, so we'll be, I guess, live reacting here. This is what
When
he
I
said.
was talking to TommyInnit, he was probably one of the most insufferable people that I've ever talked to in my fucking life.
Okay, so
When I was sitting there
TommyInnit.
waiting for Masayoshi to pop up, TommyInnit is just standing there like a complete prick and looking like such a jackass. I'm trying to just sit.
And that's on Red, Big Red. Okay, so right off the bat, Mizkif is saying a complete opposite thing, that TommyInnit was being the weirdo. So who's actually being the weirdo? Let's
sit there and wait for Masayoshi. I say hello to him, and he gives me the rudest stare you could ever imagine. I'm like, what is your fucking problem? What the hell did I do to you stupid?
Okay, again, when was this? Because this also could have been during the time when Mizkif was like facing those accusations of like those accusations. I don't know. There's just like a couple years back where it was getting like in a really tough spot for Mizkif.
Stupid British fuck. So we're just standing there, and I'm like, how you doing? I'm just trying to make small talk with the guy because the guy's acting like such a jackass, looking at me like I did something wrong to him. It's like, newsflash, bro. Schlatt still messages me, okay? Put your fucking little TommyInnit button up away, little pussy ass bitch. So I'm looking at this kid. I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you right now, but I might as well make small talk because we're both just clearly standing here, and I don't like you. What's up?
Okay.
And I said some shit. I'm like, how you doing or something? And he gives me the rudest stare back. And I'm like, I fucking hate this kid.
Yo.
But no one's around this poor little fellow at TwitchCon, and he probably lost his mom. So I'm just going to sit here and talk to the kid until
TwitchCon.
Dr. Disrespect shows up and probably gives him a kiss on the cheek. So I'm like, Tommy,
Dude,
how
what
you
the fuck?
doing? Like, you know, are you doing well?
Dr.
Like, his thing's
Disrespect,
going well.
disrespect.
Oh, your friend got canceled? Coincidence. So did mine. We both have friends that got canceled.
So it sounds like
Very
a year or
interesting
two
stuff.
ago.
And he's giving me such rude attitude the entire fucking...
And in the next video right below it, Mizkif implies that Dexerto is posting negative articles about him now because he ghosted a podcast invite from them, apparently. Okay, so yeah, but Dexerto, dude, like, everyone's being weird in this situation. Tommy is saying that Mizkif was being weird. Mizkif is saying that Tommy was being weird. And we all know that Dexerto is just being weird. But let's see what Mizkif says about Dexerto here.
Why he said these words. I'm gonna look this up. YouTuber TommyInnit slammed Twitch star Mizkif, labeling him the worst person he met during a recent podcast episode. Is Dexterdo, are you making this article because I didn't respond to you on Twitter when you messaged me three times to go on your fucking podcast? Is that
times?
Why? I literally have DMs with the dude who runs Dexterdo that said, can you come on my podcast?
No.
Can you come on my podcast? Can you come on my podcast? Didn't answer. All of a sudden, TommyInnit slams
DM.
Mizkif as the worst person he's ever met.
But how long ago were those DMs from?
TommyInnit and Jack Manifold uploaded a new episode on their podcast, Shut Up, I'm Talking, to describe why he said these words.
Podcast comes all full circle. Miz also responds to Nick from the yard. I don't know what this clip is. I don't know if it's worthy of talking about. But then we also get this clip over here that says Emiru was there too and gives her POV.
Did you see TommyInnit shit on me? Weren't you with me when I met TommyInnit?
Okay, now
I
give
was,
full
yeah.
screen.
Okay, you
no,
could,
this
you
is
could,
TommyInnit.
so you could talk. What the fuck happened?
I'm trying to remember. So he was standing there by himself waiting for an Uber.
Okay, so
I
they were,
think
like,
you went up to him and you're like,
outside?
yo, Tommy, and he was like, oh, hi. And then he was just kind of like standing there. And then, what were you trying to talk to him about? I don't fucking remember. I think you were like trying to make jokes, but he was like obviously tired or something, and he was like kind of ignoring you, and then he just like got in the Uber without saying bye. I think. I don't remember.
So he was right. You literally just said that he was right.
Doesn't really sound
You
that
just,
bad.
I didn't say you were
So
annoying.
you're saying I was...
Is this a whole other type of situation where just things got blown out of proportion, dude? Come on now. It sounds like it.
I just
Weird,
said that's
annoying.
what-
Hey, but then that got us into this. that then got us into this Dream versus TommyInnit drama. So hey, allow it.
And he got out of the Uber
That's
and
what I
left.
remember happening.
So he was complete. So I was annoying. He gave me weird looks. I just didn't get the social cues, and I fucking cried, and I should have left.
Well, I think a lot of people get, what's the word, like, very tired and overwhelmed going to cons and shit.
Cons.
See, but I don't.
Overstimulated.
But I don't. That's the thing. When I'm at the cons, I'm like, woo. I didn't really care. Yo, Fick, thank you for
Doggy. Bottled it as soon as someone told the true account of the nothing that happened. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It just seems like it was like something that was blown out of proportion. So exactly how Tommy described it. I like how Mizkif is trying to defend himself here, but he did in fact act like an obnoxious moron. Some harsh words there. Okay, so yeah, so it seems like TommyInnit was just like more on the right there, I guess. I guess that's like the narrative being put out. So Tommy sees the post here where Mizkif fired back at him for calling him the worst person he's ever met, and Tommy just says, "You are just really hard to talk to. 117k likes. Tommy is back in that Twitter/X engagement type of engagement. Mizkif pretty much confirmed exactly your point with this. But then after that, Mizkif posted this photo of him and Tommy saying we made up. Obviously, I don't think that it was taken very, very recently after that whole spiel just went down. And we even got OTK here saying the world's healing at Dexerto. Dexerto just catching the strays. So with things being calmed down a little bit there, xQc then at around this time comes out and gets into the drama, and Dexerto here posts about it saying xQc puts cringe TommyInnit on blast over Mizkif comments, and it's just xQc talking about Tommy here.
The worst person I met award.
Oh, for me, it's so easy.
Go on.
Mizkif.
Okay. Well, these guys are all cringe. Sorry, bro.
Like who's all cringe? Like including Mizkif or just like the Minecraft? What were they calling the MCYT Minecraft YouTubers? Who's cringe? Who's all cringe?
I don't mind like not getting like Miz's like person in real life, whatever, right? And he can brush people the wrong way or whatever, right? But like, what an overreaction! What an overreaction to like people who like British people who are used to bantering.
British.
Like these people are so used to just crying on camera and fucking being the victim of some ghost taunting them that like some guy like fires out a joke at them and they run to the internet like somebody fucking killed their family. Like holy shit, relax, brother. Dude. It's not that crazy, man. Like, holy shit.
Oh, for me,
I don't know
so
about
easy.
that, but
Go on.
Mizkif.
Like what?
Piss me off the twat.
Nah, I feel like that's just like a Minecraft YouTuber culture type of thing. I don't think that's a British thing. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so that's what xQc had to say about it. And of course, Dexerto, like the drama star that they are, they post, xQc reacted to Tommy and his diss towards Mizkif, calling it an overreaction. These guys are all cringe. Sorry. And to that, TommyInnit responded to this Dexerto post by posting a picture of xQc with Trump from that one kick stream that Aiden had, where Aiden had Trump over on stream. We got this picture right here, obviously, and TommyInnit posted it saying, to be more cringe than TommyInnit is pretty fucking hard, but you pulled it off, pal. And of course, it's xQc with Trump here, so just obviously shitting on the Donald. And xQc saw Tommy's post over here and responded to it by saying, from doing streams in my basement to doing a stream with the president. Which, okay, first off, on this first sentence, you didn't do a stream with the president. Aiden did a stream with the president. You were just like xQc, you were not even a guest on the thing. You were only there for like a little bit. You're just like a little cameo type of thing. Not even a full-on guest. So you were on stream with the president, but you didn't do a stream with the president. Which over here, you're saying with the president. But xQc goes on to say, how's that a diss? You went from dick writing Dream for a living to making jokes to teenage girls. Lock in. Okay, now this is a pretty damn crazy thing to say. And xQc posted a video here of Tommy whenever he was doing stand-up.
The best
and I'm not gonna lie,
ever.
this is
And
pretty
now,
cringe.
as I
Shout
near
out Tommy.
towards the end of my set, rather than exiting the stage, I'm going to ascend to heaven.
Like, who does this humor cater to besides not being anyone above the age of 20?
It didn't work. Anyway, thank you. Oh no! Oh no, it's the man that's been paid to hunt me down!
Okay, I don't even know what this is in reference to,
The
or
best-
like what the joke is in there, but that clip is pretty cringy on its own. There's almost like no denying of it. And Mizkif gets back into the drama again by responding to xQc's video post of Tommy here with this video, which I haven't seen, but it's this. So this is kind of like the vibes of the Kermit the Frog drinking the cup of coffee. Y'all remember that meme? That shit was a long time ago. But like drinking that cup of coffee and saying something like, it is none of my business, or I don't know, something like, I see the drama, but it's like none of my business. I'll put the picture there. You'll see it. And then we went to this post over here, which was by Dream Was Taken. So the official Dream account, but as you can see, this page doesn't exist. So Dream deleted a post, an X post. And it was this post right here that Dream had deleted. So Dream put up this post over here, a meme where there's this one meme where a guy has to choose which path to go to, and it says Dream SMP stands. So this guy has to Dream SMP stands. You're either gonna grow up as you get older. You're either going to grow up, or you're going to become a Riri TommyInnit fan. So basically saying that calling TommyInnit fans Riris. And Midas over here said, is he stupid? Why would he tweet this, lol? So he's already criticizing Dream as to why he would use the Riri word over here. Oh, another Midas misinfo post. Holy crap, it's real. Dude, fucking Mordecai. So yeah, Dream uses the Riri word there, and he gets made fun of, like, that he'll be posting love you guys heart emoji, because that's what Dream always did whenever he got into some controversy. He always puts love you guys on some parasocial type of shit, and always got away with even the worst of things. And it was basically just like to make people forget about controversies, as you can see with the Will Smith holding up the black light, or holding up the forgetting light, or whatever it's called, this light here that makes people forget what they just saw. So yeah, Dream makes a post, and this was before it was deleted. Nitrogen Shark over here questioned Dream as to why he put that Riri meme by posting a screenshot from when Dream had in the past had said, I don't personally support using the word Riri. I feel enough people find it offensive that if you're a content creator, you should phase it out of your vocabulary. So, you know, he's playing like the high card, like, I'm more moral than you. I think people should stop using the word Riri as we want to be more inclusive and stuff. But then obviously we just saw Dream use the word in a meme. So someone over here responds to him using the Riri word, that one Riri meme. They respond saying, do you think the people in the replies know you can reclaim twofold? I don't know what this is I don't know what 100% this person is asking. I think they mean like, hey, you're okay to use the word Riri because you got some things going on with you where you got to take the normal pills. I don't know. You get the reference if you heard that one Dream song from many years back. But yeah, this Archie person is saying that like Dream is allowed to use the Riri word, which even if he is, it's still cringe to use it. I don't know. And Dream responds to that by saying, I'm autistic, but it's okay. Twitter is Twitter. It's not Twitter anymore, dude. It's okay if they like you and not if they don't. Prayer hand emoji. And the reason why I'm showing screenshots is because Dream has deleted all these posts. So this is the proof that we got that these posts did take place. And this one I can verify it being true because I did see these when they happened. I just didn't take a screenshot of them or whatever, but I did find these screenshots here. And then Dream had made another post that I had written down the link to it, but of course deleted. And that post was of him replying to a post from Quiet, because Quiet saw Dream say the Riri word, and dude, the amount of times I'm saying Riri, and Quiet had called him out by saying, I don't really care about what you said, I just don't understand why, if you know this is how people will react, you try to justify it like this afterwards when it happens. You can choose not to say anything, or you can say what you want to say, but say it with your chest. Stand on it if you mean it. That's what I'm saying too, dude. It's like, Dream, dude, this whole interaction that we're like talking about throughout this video just shows that Dream has like no sense of courage of holding what he thinks. But here we see him reply to Quiet saying, and of course this went on to get later deleted. Dream says, I mean, this wasn't an apology, it's just an explanation. I posted a meme that I knew would make a lot of people mad. I'm not surprised people are mad. I don't take what the majority of people say on Twitter seriously. If you don't, then why are you deleting posts? Although I also don't want my audience misunderstanding my motives. What motives? Is it okay to use the R word? Is it not? Well, what's the take here? Can you say it or not, dude? And I don't know, dude. I'm not into that whole community of like who's allowed to say Riri or not. But I just feel like Dream doesn't really have a space to be able to say it. That's just me. I don't know. And that's what other bunch of other people think too. And then around this time we had Dream put out this post saying, super annoying having certain creators shit on me and my friends constantly when we never say anything back. You shouldn't say the word, but I'm literally autistic and the whole internet loved everyone calling me slurs, so obviously people are being disingenuous. Okay, dude, well the thing is, you're playing this moral high ground like, oh, you guys shouldn't say it, but why would it be okay for you to say it? Or not even saying it, but like have it in a meme. I feel like Dream just fell off so hard that he just kind of like got at that I don't give a fuck what I do or post anymore, and now he's just like throwing out whatever, completely being against what he stood for in the past. So either like stick with what you said in the past or go with this new wave that you apparently want to go with, and don't try to have it both ways where you try to look like a good guy on both, because it just comes off as disingenuous as what you're trying to say that other people are. This just looks so bad for Dream. But then we saw Tommy react to Dream's post saying, no fucking way did I make Dream say the R slur again. Actual bastard. So obviously making fun of Dream here. And here we go again. How long until Dream tweets love you guys heart emoji from his private? Dude, Dream also has like no motion anymore, dude. You look at his main account, his main Dream account, has like no engagement. Like look, I'll show you. Like okay, his @Dream account, 5.8 million followers. He made a post on December 11th saying, imagine how many viewers the CEO killer's face reveal would have had. Missed opportunity in my opinion. This is obviously in reference to Luigi Mangione, and Dream only got 8,000 likes on it. Okay, now a funny thing that I noticed was that when I made the Instagram post about Dream making this X post saying imagine how many viewers the CEO killer's face reveal would have had. Missed opportunity in my opinion. I made this post and I have I only have like about 9,000 followers on Instagram. And this post got over 15,000 likes. And Dream's original post on X only had 8,000. Which I know I'm not getting these likes on my own. I'm getting it off of like a situation. But even then, with a page as relatively as small as mine compared to Dream's 5.8 million followers, I managed to almost double what Dream had. And I don't know, I just think, so in a way I kind of ratio Dream. I know it wasn't entirely my content of me or whatever, but I just found it funny. Like, that's just how much Dream has fallen. Because I remember Dream used to get like hundreds of thousands of likes on his tweets and expos. But now he can't even break 10K. I gotta do it for him. But yeah, that's just something funny that I found. Oh, and to that too, looking at this post from TommyInnit, Tommy still got it, or at least whenever, or at least Tommy still got it whenever he's like shitting on other people. Tommy looking to break 200K likes if it keeps on going. And Dream, I feel like if Dream shits on anybody in the way that Tommy shits on other people, just don't really care about Dream anymore. So that's unfortunate for him. But Tommy is still killing it whenever he's like talking smack against other people. Now, Dream also made a Reddit post apparently. I went to the Reddit account and I didn't see it there anymore. I don't know if I went to the wrong account or if Dream actually just deleted it. But apparently Dream made this post here, which I'm just going to read the whole thing. If you're a Reddit, I mean, you could, I guess, probably skip ahead a little bit in the video or whatever. But Dream here says, generally still confused on what the rules are. Honestly, not trying to be obtuse. Multiple people go viral calling me the R word and everyone explains that it's okay because they're neurodivergent. So then I see a meme that uses it and posted and get absolutely throttled for it. Well, it's like, dude, it's like, I don't want to compare the Riri word to the N word with the hard R, but like, you wouldn't use a meme with the N word hard R, then it would kind of be the same thing here. I know they're on like kind of different playing fields, level fields, but it's kind of the same principle. But Dream goes on to say, obviously it's the internet being disingenuous. That's a pretty weird thing to say. I mean, everyone knows that the internet is disingenuous, but you're a part of the internet and you're being disingenuous too, Dream. But that doesn't completely invalidate anyone that might be upset by it. It's just cringe whenever you try to play this high level of morality and then you go back on the word and not even stand by years later down the line. Most of the people calling me ableist for using it are the same people that lit off fireworks when Nicholas Cantu was the slur-slinging slasher. Including Tommy's closest friends. It's either okay or it's not okay. The double standard is very infuriating. I have my own reasons for having a problem with Tommy going around being the internet police, and was expecting to get a lot of shit for going after poor Tommy that lies about me constantly. But obviously I had no intentions at attacking every Dream SMP fan or being ableist LMAO. I mean, no intentions, but how did you not see this happening? It was a dig at Tommy fans because somehow the worst of the ex-Dream SMP stands have congregated all to make up lies and shit on other creators. And Tommy feeds right into it to promote his Patreon shows, books, or whatever else he's currently promoting. That's the thing too that could be criticized about Tommy. Tommy just gets into these beefs now, and then he promotes like a new video or a show, and it's just so... It kind of comes off as like a little bit clout chasey off of him, but hey man, it makes the internet a bit more entertaining. Because he has absolutely no backbone. Dude, you don't have a backbone. You deleted all your expos. Stand by what you said, dude. Either way, my lesson from this is that Twitter is somehow... It's not Twitter anymore. It's X, buddy. It's somehow even less reasonable than I thought in the first place. Welcome to the internet. How have you just learned this now? Oh, and don't use the R word under any circumstance. But you used it. And then almost try to justify it, basically. Even if you see a funny meme and you're autistic, check. Oh, okay, so this is just saying that he's learned a lesson here. Okay. Oh, literally the next line. Lesson learned. Hopefully I can be forgiven. Back to coding. Alright, dude. Stand by what you say, man. And stop deleting expos, because that just comes off Chris cringe too. But Tommy saw that Reddit post by Dream and said, you can call me anything, but do not call me poor at Dream. And when Tommy says, don't call me poor, I don't know if this is in reference to what Stable Ronaldo apparently said about him recently, about the Mizkif situation. But apparently, I haven't seen the clip, so I don't know. I don't even know if this is true or not. But apparently, Stable Ronaldo said, who even is TommyInnit or whatever the fuck his name is, he's probably poor. I don't know if Tommy is referencing that he saw what Ronaldo apparently said about him, but that's what it reminded me of. This X post over here by Yox6. And Tommy's still referring to Dream here in this post says, all I had to do was get Trump involved and he finally cracked, huh? Over 100,000 likes. And in case you were wondering if Tommy ever responded to what xQc had to say here about with the cringe video of Tommy doing stand-up in that clip, Tommy said, no, yeah, you're right, actually, man. You are really cool. So obviously being sarcastic towards him. And in case you got lost when I was explaining that whole situation and drama, here's a summary of the whole thing. which just basically sums it up well. TommyInnit, I don't like Mizkif. Mizkif, fuck you TommyInnit. TommyInnit, I don't like you Mizkif. xQc, cringe. TommyInnit, Trumpy. xQc, wham wham. Dream, ADHD, autistic, 1A native. Hey everyone, slur drop. Everyone, weirdo. Dream, ADHD, autistic, 1A native. Hey Reddit. That's pretty much the whole summary of it. And when the thing was going down with Dream being cringe, I saw this meme, and I think this is a funny way to end off this video.